Hello everybody. السلام عليكم. طبعا انا النهارده في التشامبر اوف كوميرس في هاربر سيتي، لوس أنجلوس، كاليفورنيا، يونايتد ستيت اوف امريكا. انا موجود في امريكا دلوقتي في كاليفورنيا، في بنقول الغرفه التجاريه في هاربر سيتي، موجوده في لوس أنجلوس. طبعا انا بحب اقدم معايا. خلينا نسالها. Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
You
How
good?
are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Her name is Joan, and she is the president of Chamber of Commerce.
Oh yeah, can you introduce yourself for us in
Sure.
Egypt?
Yeah,
All
yeah.
the people there in Egypt with you.
Hello out there. My name is Joan Balli. I'm the executive director for the Los Angeles Gateway Chamber of Commerce, Los Angeles, California.
Hello, Joan. How are you today?
I'm great.
Okay, right now I just ask you something regarding to the investment, even the bridge between the investment between America and Egypt itself. Because as you know, here in America, the 60 or 65% of the economy, it's based on the small and the intermediate business. Right. That's why in Egypt right now we have something called, this is a youth economic forum. This is between, because we don't have like 65% in our economy in small and intermediate business, but we have like almost 70% of the people, they are youth. They're young, still young. So we are looking forward to make something discussion with those people. There is very young people to do something for their country. So let me know what do you think about that?
Well, of course, the whole world runs on international trade.
Okay.
It does. We need to trade with each other in many different ways, no matter what country you're in.
Absolutely.
We need products from other countries to sell here in the U.S. The
Yep.
U.S. wants it. But also, and often we forget how much the whole world wants American-made products as well.
Okay.
So it's very important to open up the communication in international trade.
Okay.
And create the bridges that we need to have and build. We have to build those bridges.
Absolutely.
Right? You
Yep.
and I.
Yep, absolutely.
We have to
so,
build those bridges.
Absolutely. I promise you to do that. But you mean we have to make it like win-win situation. We in Egypt need America to do something to export stuff from Egypt to here to America, and vice versa. I mean, America, you need also to export something to Egypt, right?
That's right. It's got to be what we call fair trade, if we want to call it that. But the export-import needs to be on a fair basis.
Okay.
Where both countries and workers, it's the American worker, it's the Egypt worker, that we want to help them and grow those businesses. And the only way I know of to really grow a business is through international trade.
Okay.
Okay, so we have this little tiny manufacturer that's manufacturing a widget.
Okay.
Okay?
Gotcha. So this is international. I mean, you mean like international business between
Student Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, interesting. You told me that before recording, before
Yes.
video, because, I was wondering how can I do the student itself. Right now we are talking about the people, the youth or the young people in the maybe university, college, or after, graduation. But what about the students? You said the secondary school itself.
Right. So we have really gone out and we've created this Student Chamber of Commerce. It's a shadow chamber.
Okay.
For us. Their bylaws are the same as our bylaws, and they have a representative that's usually the president. They've elected a president for their chamber, sits on our board on an advisory basis. And we put them under the educational committee.
Okay.
That's our committee, because they need advice.
All right. Absolutely.
Okay, so they need advisors. So our advisors, and since I'm just one person, I can't do it all, right?
No.
So I have some great board members that are taking this on. Secondly, we've just gone into a contract with an organization called SCORE.
Which is
SCORE
okay.
is retired executive directors of all kinds of companies.
Oh.
So they're retired and they don't have anything to do, right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
what they do, they volunteer their
Wow.
time.
Yeah.
Now they become mentors
Okay.
to the Student Chamber of Commerce.
Okay. To teach them, you mean?
Yes.
For
to
what?
mentor them in whatever field they want. I know some of these students, most of them are, their major is business.
Oh yeah.
But if you think about it,
Yeah.
a dentist,
Mm-hmm.
a plumber,
Okay.
whatever, no matter what your field is, a teacher, you better have some business sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
So everybody needs that business sense.
Yeah.
And that's the reason we encourage the entrepreneurship and young people.
It's great. It's a great idea.
Because, well, in today's world, it's not like it was 10 years ago.
Okay.
We have a whole new gig society,
Oh, wow.
Where
Yeah.
students and
Yeah,
adults
absolutely.
are just young adults. They don't necessarily are not working at a desk like this. They're out there and they are doing different things. They're doing gigs.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I know one young lady. She's a
Mhm.
graphic designer. And she
Okay.
doesn't really want to work for a company,
Mm-hmm.
so she works for many different people. So
Okay.
she's getting a tremendous exposure and experience on life by being able to work with all kinds of different people.
All right. So.
There's lots to
Yeah,
this.
it's great. So let me tell you something. I mean, I was working with my friends. This is regarding to something called investment conference between the people inside and outside Egypt. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So we have a lot of Egyptian people here in America, for example, and obviously in Egypt we can make like investment between here and there.
Right.
It's not only in America, but we are trying to keep in touch with all people outside Egypt and everywhere in the world. You know what I mean? So, what do you think about this idea?
I really, really think it's great. Have some business sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
So everybody needs that business sense.
Yeah.
And that's the reason we encourage the entrepreneurship and young people.
It's great. It's a great idea.
Because, well, in today's world, it's not like it was 10 years ago.
Okay.
We have a whole new gig society,
Oh, wow.
Where
Yeah.
students and
Yeah,
adults
absolutely.
are just young adults. They don't necessarily are not working at a desk like this. They're out there and they are doing different things. They're doing gigs.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I know one young lady. She's a
Mhm.
graphic designer. And she
Okay.
doesn't really want to work for a company,
Mhm.
so she works for many different people. So
Okay.
she's getting a tremendous exposure and experience on life by being able to work with all kinds of different people.
All right. So.
There's lots to
Yeah,
this.
it's great. So let me tell you something. I mean, I was working with my friends. This is regarding to something called investment conference between the people inside and outside Egypt. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So we have a lot of Egyptian people here in America, for example, and obviously in Egypt we can make like investment between here and there.
Right.
It's not only in America, but we are trying to keep in touch with all people outside Egypt and everywhere in the world. You know what I mean? So, what do you think about this idea?
I really, really think it's great.
Thank you.
Because this is the growth and this is the way our communities are going. I mean, we've changed. We're not the same.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to do conferencing where you include our group here and your group in Egypt,
Okay.
let's do it through telecommunication. We can
Okay.
do, conferences this
Absolutely.
way.
Absolutely.
With the new technology, nothing holds us back.
Yeah.
Right?
So-
not anything can hold us back.
So, promise, if I invite you right now to come to Egypt to this conference, can you come?
I will try.
Oh, not promise.
I can't promise because it depends on when the conference is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we're going to have some new babies in our family, and I
Wow.
want to make sure this grandma's here with us.
Okay, no, I'm with you right now. Okay, Joan, thank you so much.
Thank you, Nana.
So far, so good. If you will not come, you just invite other people. They come over to
Right.
Egypt to make like a practicing stuff to do the business. Investment in Egypt and even in USA. You know what I mean?
That's what delegations are for, and that's what we can look at doing some delegations.
Okay.
I mean, we even might want to do some sort of an exchange
Here you go.
of young people.
Here you go. It's,
Okay?
Yeah,
So
it's
they
great.
get the experience of working here,
Okay.
right? And they're seeing what life is like here.
Yeah.
We can work something out.
Okay.
I'm sure we can. And one thing is to remember,
Tell me.
open that mind,
Mhm.
do anything you can think of that maybe has never been thought of before. All right?
Yeah,
Don't
absolutely.
be afraid to try something new because
Yeah.
we don't know if it works or not.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, and thank you.